Hey, how's it going YouTube? My name is NoAF, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you my Code Talker deck profile. So, this is my first time actually trying one of these videos. Please let me know in the comment section if you like it or not, and feel free to provide any feedback whatsoever. And so yeah, I'll show you the deck. So for the main deck we're playing 3 of our main searchers, Microcoder. This card is really good. Searches you sign at Spell Trap, which you'll need in pretty much any position you are. We have Code Generator. This card's pretty solid. Again, it's a foolish burial for Cybers. Use it to send either Mathematics Sigma or the Dotskeeper. Pretty solid card. Then you play the 3 Debug, which this card's pretty solid again. It searches any level 3 or lower Cybers, which your main searchers are. So your searcher goes into your little searchers, which is pretty cool. Then for our pseudo starters / extenders, we have Dotskeeper, Formod Skipper, and Ibly. Ibly used to complete the U-Link, and Formod is your main searcher for level 5 or lower, level 5 or higher, sorry. And then we have, for our extenders, we play 3 Parallel Exceed. This card is correct with Small World. I'll tell you why once I get to the card. Play triple Link Slayer. This card is pretty nice when you have no monsters on the field. You can just special summon it. It puts on a lot of pressure on back row decks, as well as just being just a really good card to start with, as well as just not locking you out in a roll or just doing anything. Just a good card. 1 Sigma. This card is an extender in hand as well as an extender in grave. This card is great. Remember, this card looks you into Cybers, so you can't play anything other than Cybers, which is okay. Which we don't anyways, but yeah. You play the 1 Gazelle. Gazelle's pretty good. Again, it gets you into your Spinny. Yes. These 2 are pretty solid. Again, it's an extender that pluses 1. It's an extender that goes into another extender. It's 2 bodies, so yeah, you have to play it pretty much. It's like the best search if you already have Microcoder in hand. Also facilitates 1 card OTKs, which comes up a lot. And then you have the Cybers Converter. This is a level 2 extender, better than Backup Secretary, just because it's a level 2. And then we have Lincoln for Flyer. This card's pretty good, again level 2 and in Wind, so that's why we're playing it. We have the 1 Kachiri. This card is good. You search it off Formod mainly. Yeah, Formod. It's a pretty solid card. 1 copy of Sign Optimization. This card is nice. It's essentially a double summon for Cybers. And yeah, it also helps battle effects, I guess. Doesn't really come up though. And then now moving on to the other sign at Spell Traps, we have the optimization triple codec. This card is cracked. Why did they print this card? I feel like this card kind of ruined the archetype in a way, because now they can't release any good extra deck monsters. They all have to be basically vanillas, or else Code Talkers might become too strong in their searching power, which they already really are. But yeah. Then we have the 1 Sanctuary. This card is great. Again, it helps you finish your log to make sure their Ibly can't crash into anything. And yeah. Then you play triple Small World. This card is amazing. Basically banish any Cybers from your hand, banish Exceed from deck, and then search any Cybers. Because there's, well, other than Exceed of course, but like, it just searches Exceed. Well, it banishes Exceed to search any Cybers, which comes up a lot. As well as being able to search your side deck cards like the Token Collector and stuff. This card's amazing. I suggest you play these in as many decks as you can, I guess. This card's really good. Just being excellent for consistency as well. Triple Sign of Mining. This card's amazing. Again, just pitch a card and then search anything. It's really good. Now for our hand traps, we play triple Ash, self-explanatory, triple Ogre, self-explanatory again, and then triple Imperm so we don't auto lose going second. Why we play the hand traps, and also the 1 call by, so we don't get our asses rolled, which we will anyways, but it's besides the point. Alright, not bad. Now we're gonna go into the main deck of the extra deck, which is the 1 Fireball Dragon. This is the pre-errata one, so... Yeah, but anyways, it's a really good card, the 1-access code. This card's pretty solid. Again, pops anything on fields, not once per turn. And the fact that you have every attribute engraved other than Divine, which comes up way, way too much. You can just pop 10 on their turn. It's kind of insane. Play double transcode. If you're not playing Code Talkers unless you play double transcode, this card's amazing. Again, yeah, the 1x code. Yeah, pretty much all the Code Talkers are monsters that just don't have effects. They're basically just vanillas. Like, X code's effect to lock a zone just doesn't matter at all. It does not. The cards pretty much might as well be anything else. And double Code Talker, again, it's basically vanilla. I mean, its effect to not be destroyed comes up a little too much in a way. But I just rather any effect over that, like a search effect. That'd be really nice. Then we play the U1 inverted. This card is a good. It's like one of the only good Code Talkers, just because it actually has an effect that does something other than this one. Special summons from hand, so effectively allows you to special summon a light from deck. For 2 air points too, but yeah. With in conjunction with Codec, of course. And then we have the 1 Wicked. This card is nice. When I first looked at this card at Ignisters, I did not know it could not be destroyed by card effects, and things it points to cannot be destroyed by card effects. So this card is amazing. It's really good. The Searching Tuners never comes up, other than Searching Sigma, which he is a tuner. But we don't play Synchro, so it's whatever. Anyways, so this card comes up way, way, way too often. And it's just such a good card. If you're going to be playing this deck, play it. It's just so good. You finish up your extra link with this pointing to your Firewall and Transcode. And then this cannot be targeted, this cannot be destroyed by battle card effects. It's really good, so you do not lose to Raigeki or any other blowout cards like that. The full 1 Update Jammer. This card helps you facilitate your 1 card OTKs, so you need to play it. 1 Splash Mage. This card's really good. And then 1 Talkback Lancer. And then the 1 Link DOT. These need to be played in conjunction with each other pretty much, because this summons out 2 tokens. Remember, you have to have 2 zones free to actually summon the 2 tokens. But it's just a really, really solid card for that. Just to finish up and get your Wicked out with as much resources as possible. But if it was optional, just 1, this would honestly be used a lot more just because of Ibli stuff. And then we play double Balinks. We want 1 in Grave and we want 1 on Fields. We want 1 to protect the Sanctuary so it doesn't get blown up by MST, so we don't lose to MST. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty solid. And yeah, let's go to the combos. Well, the first combo I'm going to show you guys is one of the strongest combos you can have, is pretty much Microcoder Debug. Well, Microcoder Debug. And it's a pretty good combo. And yeah, I'll show you. So you normally summon your Debug. Debug is going to search out your copy of Gazelle, because it's one of your main accesses to it, since Heat Soul doesn't exist yet. Hopefully may. And then now you're going to link off this card for the copy of Balinks. Chainlink 1 Balinks will then search you your copy of Great Sanctuary. Reason we're specifying Chainlinks is because we don't want to lose, and it's just a good habit to have, I guess. And we can just go right ahead and activate our Sanctuary so we don't forget. And then link off the Balinks with the Microcoder. And do your, well, go into my Code Talker. Chainlink 1 Microcoder, Chainlink 2 Gazelle. Gazelle will special summon 1 in the corners. And then Microcoder will search your codec. Gazelle effect on summon will activate and send the Spinny. Once you have the Spinny engraved, don't forget to activate it, just special it, and then activate the codec. You can link these 2 off into your copy of transcode. And then now we're going to fire off the codec. Don't forget Spinny is banished. Then we can fire off the codec effect to search out a copy of our code generator. And then now we will activate the transcode to special summon back Code Talker. Link the Gazelle off. We're gonna link the Gazelle, not the Gazelle, the Code Talker off with the code generator for the copy of Xcode. This will allow us to activate the codec chainlink 1 and then generate chainlink 2 and this chainlink 3 to block a zone. Just so this doesn't get ashed or whatever. You do lose the tachyon transmigration though, but that's whatever. Yeah. And yes, send your dotscaper, and you're going to search your wind, which is going to be parallel exceed. And then dotscaper effect is special. Now you're going to be linking these two off. For your copy of inverted, chainlink 1 inverted, chainlink 2. You can only chainlink 1 inverted and if you have a Cyberse in hand, so you can't do it if you don't have it. So keep that in mind. That is an illegal move. But since we already have the exceed in hand, we can attempt to activate it as chainlink 1, and we can use this as chainlink 2, targeting my Code Talker inverted. And then that will allow us to search our copy of Format Skipper, and then inverted its effect will special summon the Format Skipper. Now we'll link 1 into our copy of Talkback Lancer, and we're going to do chainlink 1 format. And then chainlink 2 exceed in hand, special. And then for Mud, we'll use his effect to grab us our Gajiri. And then on summon the exceed, don't forget. Special summon exceed from deck. Now what you're going to do is link off these two for the copy of Code Talker, which then allows you to search your copy, which codec allows you to search your copy of Ibli basically from your deck to your hand. And then now we can link 2 into your Firewall Dragon. You can activate your Gachiri here, target your Gazelle to special, then activate Talkback Lancer, tribute this, and then special summon your transcode, which will then activate on resolution chainlink 1 Firewall Dragon, and chainlink 2 Gachiri target either Firewall or Xcode. I like to do Xcode, so that way our whole board's protected, which will then make our Xcode unaffected until the end of the opponent's turn, and then Firewall will special summon your Ibli. Now we have to link summon this, which will go into the Balinks, and then our effective Ibli will special summon on their field, and then you can link these two off into your copy of Cyberse Wicked. And just like that, we have a board. We have a Wicked that cannot be targeted, and cannot be destroyed by battle card effects, which is pretty nice. Again, this cannot be destroyed by card effects, and whatever 0.2 gains 500 attack, it cannot be targeted, including itself. And then same thing with Xcode, except he's basically just unaffected, and when he's not unaffected, he can be destroyed by battle card effects, but that's okay. And then we have the Balinks protected by Xcode. And yeah, so this is a pretty solid board. And just like that, yeah, your opponent can effectively not special summon with Ibli, since they cannot link summon and they cannot special summon. So it's basically just wind barrier, pretty much, just better wind barrier in a way. With that being said, I think that was the first combo. Your next combo is going to be your 1 card OTK. All we need is our Lady Debug. Normal summon the Debug. Instead of searching for the coder, which we could OTK with this, we're going to do a bit more consistent OTK, is search the Gazelle. And then now we're going to link off our Debug for the Gazelle, for the Balinks, and Balinks effect will search us a copy of Salamangreat Sanctuary, which then we need to activate so we can link off our Balinks to proc the Gazelle, which we'll do that right now. Activate the Gazelle, special, and Gazelle will dump the Spinny. I think is Spinny effect is special. Now for the OTK, all you need is just equivalent of a Lake Monster, or just normal, just an effect monster, just one normal effect monster, plus 2 level 2 or higher's. Just for the, just so you can go into your update jammer, which requires 2 level 2 or higher's, not just normal cybers, which I wish it does, because that would make it really nice. But anyways, no worries. And then we can activate our update jammer, well, not target, but just make our thing gain an additional attack. And then transcode will bring back the update jammer. And we've all seen this combo before. Remember, the update jammer is an effect, is a mandatory effect. So even if you do miss it, you can still say that it was activated and whatnot, even if you forget, because it is a mandatory effect. It does need to happen. And then we go into our access code, which would be chainlink 1 update jammer, chainlink 2 access code, target transcode, and then as well as having 3 pops, which should be enough to end the game there. And for whatever reason you don't have a if you get Veilered on this, then you cry about it, I guess. Or you know, draw Call by the Grave and activate it. Cross out, you know. Other than that, you just cry if this got hit. But I think this is pretty much game. They basically access code attack twice. I mean, that's like 10-6, so yeah, it's pretty good. Also, a base access code and transcode pointing to it is game, so keep that in mind as well. That does come up here and there, as well as having an access code with protection. But yeah, with that being said, I would like to thank you guys for getting me past 69 subs. That was honestly really epic. And yeah, feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and more of these videos where I try to do more natural deck profiles. Or if you want me to go back to the YGO Pro, I can always do that. Or do a hybrid between where I show you the profile over YGO Pro and do the combos with in hand. Honestly, up to you guys. And tell me what you like / dislike. Just let me know in the comments, right? But yeah, with that being said, I'd like to thank every single one of you who subscribed, commented, liked all my videos. You guys were honestly really nice. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in any new video, and I'm sorry for not uploading sooner. I got a job, so that's good. And then I'm quitting from my job, so that's good. So I'm going to be trying to do more consistent uploads. And yeah, I really do enjoy doing these. And yeah, again, thank you guys. And well, yeah, see you in the next one, I guess.